Alright, everybody. Well, I'm just getting my gear together. I just got done cutting grass. Got home from vacation. Got some boots, mineral. Insight's a Element day pack. So that only means one thing. Heading to the woods. And what I'm going to do today is it's been a couple of weeks since I checked the trail camera up behind the house. So my goal today is to go get that checked and refreshing my mineral. Check the food plot out. And then got to check on, I want to go pull a tree stand set that's been down on the one property that I think the lock froze on us when we tried to get it early before the spring, but if not, we've got some tools to get that undone with. So I'm gonna get going and I'll see you down at the farm. All right, guys, well, I'm down here at the farm and gonna hop on the quad here and take a ride back because it is kind of warm. So we gonna take advantage of a little bit of ease here. So all right. Looking too bad. A lot of oats coming up. They're starting to ripen. Got some vines growing in through here, some weeds, but all in all, not too bad. Plenty of clover. Here's a cool thing right here. You got some of the clover that's already starting to bloom. I see down and around some other places, so it's gonna reseed itself, but all in all, it's coming up relatively good. I'll give you an update on this spot. This was a plot that we started. It's our second year doing this plot again. Last year, we just started it. This year, we did a frost seeding. And with that frost seeding, we did that in, I think it was March. And we put down the new crop duster from Killer Food Plots here, which is a big blend of radishes, clovers, oats, some brassicas, I think some rye, and then also we put some resurrection clover down in here. So we got a lot of clover, which is ideal, and it's really building up the soil nutrients here. The one thing I'm really excited about is the fact that we've just got growth all the way on the borders of the food plot. We didn't have that last year, so I attribute that to the frost seed. But we got, you got some weeds coming up here and there. This is a kill plot in a wooded area. The upper part was where we struggled with getting it to grow, and it has come up there pretty good. Over here we had some firewood stacked up, and I guess with storms moving the trees that they were having to clean, that fell over. But for the most part, it's doing well. We didn't fertilize this plot. That was one thing. We didn't fertilize it. We didn't put any lime down. We didn't even get a chance to soil test it like we wanted to. But it's still growing really well, despite doing all of that, or not doing all of that. I would like to have seen if we could have gotten it soil tested and did some fertilizer on this, what it would have done for the plot, because I do believe that it would have made even a bigger difference for it. And would have, you'd see a lot bigger growth, especially in the upper part here. But I'm really excited the fact that it's just growing up here. Like I said, we didn't have the growth up top here last year, and even though it's not real big, you still got some growth up in through here. So we really can't complain. The hardiest part is down below here, and that's what we anticipate that to be. I think one of the things that helped was we did open up the canopy up a little bit for early on growing. Even though it's really not a lot of sun coming through here, we could take some more stuff off here maybe for next year to get more sunlight in. But all in all, I'm really pleased with this and how it's growing. I think it's going to be a great food plot. It's going to draw some deer in here. I mean, obviously we're going to have soybean out in the field out here this year, so the deer are going to be chowing down on that, and they are. So it's going to hopefully keep this food plot going strong for a while, at least into the early part of the season. We'll probably do an overseed in about a month or two to kind of generate it for the fall and hopefully carry it into the late season for us. But this is phenomenal. Really, really excited about this plot. So guys, if you're considering doing a food plot and you don't have a big area to work with, I mean, this is maybe a 1/4 of an acre. We do a little bit of work at it every year. It's basically hand tools. We did bring a tiller up here to till the first year, and pretty much what we did this year was just bring a leaf blower, picked up some sticks, removed a couple more rocks, and just blew this, in the early time of year after we cleared a lot of the trees out of here, and then frost seeded it. And you can see the results here. It worked really well. We got a lot of good growth. That's going to build the nutrients up in the soil, so we can do a soil test hopefully for next year and see where we're at, and go from there. I'm probably going to want to spray this, I think, the end of the year after the season's over. I think I'm going to spray it, kill it off, and then do it again in the spring, because I think it's really going to produce well. I don't know. We'll have to talk to Nick and see at Killer Food Plots what his suggestion is, but this is looking really well. I'll get down here close, show you what it looks like. And obviously, you can see all the clover. You can take a look down. You can see all the oats standing there. They're starting to get ripe, so that's going to draw stuff in here to eat. We got some big leafy stuff going on, but for the most part, you see what it looks like. It looks great all the way around, and I think I'm going to be putting a stand either right here or right there, or I may even just come in here with a saddle and set up in one of these trees with a saddle and try and ambush one right here in the plot somewhere. There's a couple of good trees here that I can get into with this tree saddle that I'm going to order from Tethered and give that a shot this year. And this way, you know, it can keep this low pressure. So I'm gonna check this muddy trail camera, change it out. Got some mineral spot I wanna check. And then we're gonna hop on the quad and get out of here. We gotta go pull a tree stand from one property that we're not gonna put in that spot. And that'll pretty much be it. This part's done. So that's good. This is the part of the year I love because it's anticipation of getting ready for deer season. And you know, a lot of people, you know, maybe their work schedules don't permit them to do this, but boy, if you can find the time, it doesn't take a lot. It keeps you in the woods. It keeps you understanding your territory that you're hunting. And you know, if you have the ability to put out some mineral and put some trail cameras out, maybe plant a food plot, I highly recommend you do it. It just extends your deer season 365 days a year. And you know, you never know what you're going to catch on those cameras, and what you might see. So, and planting for deer is pretty cool, especially when it starts coming together like it is for David and I here. So, all right guys, I'm gonna get the quad turned around, head back down. We're gonna go see if we can pull this tree stand set. Probably gonna be buggy in here too, so hopefully this works and it won't take too long. But here's our set. Show you up the whole entire tree. It's a muddy set. All right. So I'm gonna get my harness on and then climb on up there and hopefully be able to get these out. One stand down, one to go, and then a bunch of steps. One thing I want to tell you is I'm staying connected to the tree the whole time. I'm actually using my lineman's belt, and I have my lifeline with my safety harness connected to that. So if my lineman's belt were to give out I still have my lifeline with my safety harness carabiner to it. So, and I'm always checking that to make sure, because sometimes they come undone. These muddy ladder steps and stands are built pretty good, so you know I can drop them. I'll check them again when I get down, but these things hold up to the test. And then every time I go down a step, I just loosen my lifeline. And what I'll do is I'll bring it down to my waist. I'll cinch my prusik right up to it, and then I'll ascend down using my lineman's belt, keeping me tight against the tree. And if I'm too far out, I'll just tighten that prusik up just a little bit, and that'll keep me tight against it. But as you come down the tree, you got to remember it's going to get a little bit wider, so you're going to need a little bit more room in that lineman's belt. It may seem like it takes a little bit longer when you're doing it like this, but you got to have safety in mind first, so you can come back out here and do it again this fall. I will say these are nice. These are from Muddy. They make hanging sets a little bit easier. I don't know if they offer them anymore. You can check out their website. We aren't particularly partnered with Muddy, but what it is an attachment you can put on your stand, any hang-on, but works well with the Muddy tree stands, obviously. And then it just makes hanging them easier. You put this up there first. This ratchets around a tree. You can put the notch right in there, and then your hand's free. You don't have to worry about trying to reach a strap around the tree or whatnot. The stand's already hanging there, and you can just snug the straps up, and you know, you can go from there. I got these for this set. It works really well. They're a little heavy, a little bit more weight to carry into the woods, but you know, if you're putting them in a stand that you're going to pretty much leave in a main area for an entire season, they're well worth the couple dollars that you're going to spend on something like this to make just hanging a lot easier, especially if you're doing it by yourself. So check out the Muddy website, see if they have them available for there. If not, I'm sure you could find them on Amazon. You know, there's always these things hanging around, or eBay. Okay, sweating, but working my way out here now. Trying not to get hurt. What I've been doing is just carrying stuff up to the field here, and then I'll get it together out here now and then get it to the truck. So whew, that's tiring, but there it all is. Now I gotta put it together, figure out how to get it all the way over to the truck, which is over there. All right, well, looks like I'm going to be able to do it. I put my Insights pack on one of the stands, threw that on my back. I'll be able to carry the other one, and the climbing sticks out. So here we go. All right, guys. Well, everything is in the truck. I made it back. My butt is whooped. It's pretty stinking hot. So I'm gonna get out of here, go home, get a shower, and cook some dinner on the grill. But thanks for following me along today. You know, I love being out here, and I don't mind sweating when I'm doing stuff like this. I do mind sweating sometimes when I'm trying to enjoy a meal, and that's some of the things that we did when we were on vacation. You know, you're sitting at a nice restaurant outside and it's just too hot. That's not my cup of tea always, but I don't mind sweating when I'm putting the time in like this, and hopefully reap the benefits this fall when I'm sitting in a stand. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, give us a thumbs up on the videos here, and please click the subscribe button so you know every time that we're posting videos. We appreciate it. Your support by increasing our subscribers means a lot to us. That allows us to keep doing what we're doing, and well, you know, it shows our partners that we're reaching out to all of you. So thanks again for watching. Check out the discount codes that are in the description of the video below. Get yourself some great gear for this fall for hunting season, and until next time, I'll see you somewhere in the hunting woods.